If your SaaS is getting a steady flow of trial users, you might be losing a chunk of them right here, and I'll show you how. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Olo's funnel and breaking down where they might be losing conversions. Basically, Olo is a restaurant technology platform, and it's basically a platform that can be integrated within a restaurant platform software, and they basically do a lot of the things that restaurants might need, like online ordering, payments, delivering, catering, loyalty marketing, and everything basically that a restaurant might be needing from a software. Okay, so first of all, we can see that they have a really nice video at the top of the page, and it is helpful to let a prospect know what they're all about. And immediately we are hit with a slideshow of logos that they've already worked with. And also these statements here saying that they've been trusted by more than 90,000 locations gives them an instant level of credibility. And they've got some really high profile brands here that they've worked with, like Five Guys, Panda Express, Nando's, and things like that. So straight away we can see they definitely have a very big element of credibility. The good thing here is that they all also try to get your contact details very quickly by getting you to request a demo. And here they're explaining all the benefits that you're gonna get by doing so, like being able to drive revenue for more orders, reduce complexity across every location that you might have as a restaurant owner, and also be able to scale your brand. So the contact form is good because it doesn't ask too many fields, and therefore the conversions will be high, and it will also allow them to get a lot of qualified leads because they're trying to qualify them. Okay, and then you get to request the demo. Here they go more in depth about all the services that they offer and how they can help increase sales and help you with your digital orders and maximize profitability and stuff like that. Again, here we got more social proof in terms of the one of the more than 800 top restaurant brands that I've already worked with, Olo, like Freddy's, and here you can see the actual person title and the actual restaurant where they work at, and you can go and read the case study. These are helpful for any prospect wanting to have an idea of what working with this company would feel like. Okay, and here they're all complimenting the 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 professionality of the business. So the beautiful thing is that, like most softwares, they allow you to integrate with the many tools that and services that you might be using, like DoorDash or you know Uber Eats and stuff like that. And then here they got more articles that you can read, and then it just ends the homepage. I guess they could have potentially added a frequently asked questions section at the bottom of the homepage, and these are helpful to handle any objections that prospect might have about um, any concerns that they might have with using your platform. And also, if we go and click on request a demo, we can go. Basically, you can see that it takes you to another page where you can see the same similar um, form that we've seen before. Okay, I guess potentially they could add some kind of lead magnet or an incentive or a freebie discount, anything that would encourage prospects to actually leave their contact details to initiate the sales process. And again, they reiterate their credibility in terms of the brands that they've worked with, more than 90,000, and they processed more than 4 million orders every single day. Okay. Again, as we said before, very high profile brands like Panda Express, Nando's, and stuff like that. And so the good thing here is that they clearly explain what's going to happen once you submit your demo request, because not a lot of companies do that. Yeah, it's good to manage the expectations of the prospects at every stage of the sales process. Here they clearly state how the sales team will reach out to you to set up a consultation, and they'll clearly discuss your brand's needs and figure out the next steps, right? And here it's a beautiful display of 5-star reviews and social proof once again with all the guests that love brands that are using Olo, and also the actual restaurants themselves saying how much they trust Olo and stuff like people being able to have a digital evolution using all and stuff like that. And so that's the end of the homepage. And therefore, as you can see, there's always a few things here and there that might be hurting a SaaS conversions. And therefore, if you run a SaaS and you would like to increase the number of conversions from free trials to paid users, you can click on the link down below in the description.